First time I record a video in like 2 months, 30 seconds in. Woo. Hey guys, Gizmo here from Gizmo's Game Lounge, and it's been an incredibly long time since I posted a video, and as you can imagine, it's always the same excuse. I have a job that takes way too many hours a week, and by the time I'm done with that job, I'm not feeling super awesome most of the time, just to be perfectly honest about it. And if I'm not in a good mental state, I don't want to make videos because if I make a video when I'm kind of down and depressed and stressed out and all that, the video is just kind of terrible. So I don't want to do that. And that's why I take these long breaks sometimes. But it's not only that, I've also been doing a lot of stuff on another service that apparently Big Daddy YouTube will ban me if I say the name. Because, you can guess. It's the one with the purple logo like that. The one that does a lot of live streaming stuff that's not YouTube gaming, that's been around longer, purple logo. Yeah, you can imagine what I'm talking about. You don't have to ask. Yes, I'm doing a lot of that over there. And some of the stuff I'm doing over there, for example, is like this. I've always liked doing console mods. I mean, it's one of those things. I do it for a hobby. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. And I've been prototyping a new component mod, and I've got it. I've got everything about the internals on it the way I want it, but I still want to clean this up because I'm using a very different connector here that, most people don't use. Most people, even when it's component modded, you still have to buy those really expensive special cables, or you have to have like, an adapter going out to SCART or something like that. And I just want something truly plug and play to where you take, your green, red, blue, and then your audio. And with this specific, you've still got your component and your composite video still enabled. The multi-out chip is still fully enabled, so this is truly a plug and play. And it's still 240p, so if your TV accepts 240p, you've got component video, no problem at all. If it doesn't, you're still going to need something like a frame master to really, bring it up. But that's something I've been doing on that other service a lot too. I did the world's nastiest Nintendo, Can It Be Saved? That was a really fun experience. For those that may not know, because you didn't go to the other service, um, I found an NES in a mud hole that had been there for a while and completely took it apart. There was no way I was going to plug it up to even see if it worked until I took it apart and completely scrubbed it and went through it to see if it would work again. And yes, after doing a little work here, I had to fix a few traces that got scratched up. I don't know how. It was probably, mud or something. But fixed a few traces, fixed a few bad solder points, and after it was all cleaned and buttoned up, boom, it works again. And I'm probably going to keep that console for a really long time. One, even though it's super clean now and it's been refurbed, it's still not in great shape. And I'm the type of person to where if I saw it sitting on a shelf and I wouldn't buy it, I'm not going to sell it. I'll look at things from, a customer point of view, if you want to think of it like that. I couldn't in good conscience sell this Nintendo because it's not cosmetically pleasing. Now, don't get me wrong, works flawlessly. And when I start doing some testing on the NES RGB boards, or maybe, the the high def NES kits, things like that. If I need a Nintendo to test out some mods that I haven't done before, it's a perfect console to do that with, because I can practice drilling the holes in the cases to see how exactly what the best practice is going to be for that. I've got a Super Nintendo like that too, that's super brittle. It's one of the old yellow ones that got really brittle. So I know if whatever I do to it, if it survives that, it will survive. I can do it to other people's stuff and I don't have to worry about it. And that's kind of what the grossest, nastiest Survivor NES is going to be like. It's going to be my guinea pig because it works perfectly fine now. I mean, it's fully refurbished. It doesn't even blink anymore. Everything's great on it. So why not take a fully functioning NES and use it for a guinea pig console? It's a win-win. So, I'm doing that. I'm getting ramped up. October's nearly here. Technically September, because Retropalooza is going to be in the last few days of September instead of the first few days of August this year. I'm getting super excited about that because I absolutely love Retropalooza. One day I hope to be a guest there. And well, maybe if I uploaded more than once every 3 months, I might get a shot at something like that. But for now, I'm perfectly happy, paying the money just like everybody else does, going in there and scooping up some awesome deals and hanging out with some really cool people. So, with that, guys, I'm going to try really hard to start posting some more videos. Uh, I'm sure you've noticed I've been posting a lot of Warframe stuff here lately. I really got into that game. That game is super awesome. I love it. So I'm going to be doing more videos on that, but I haven't forgotten about all the retro stuff. I've got 4 or 5 retro reviews that I'm really wanting to do, and I just haven't figured out exactly how I want to do them yet, because they're going to be different. They're going to be way higher quality than what I've done in the past. I want to really start, maybe once a month, once every 6 weeks, putting out a really good video. So just got to do it. I mean, I got to quit talking about it and do it. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing right now. So until the next video, guys, I will see you, and hopefully, it'll be way sooner than the last one. Later.